The last week of the regular season has the Minnesota Vikings traveling to take on Eddie Lacy and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday, January 3rd at Lambeau Field. The NFL's leading rusher Adrian Peterson will be the player to watch in this game. Winners of 3 of their last 4 games, Green Bay beat the Vikings 30-13 in Week 11 when the Packers put in a solid performance. Green Bay has been victorious in the last 3 over the Vikings going back to the 2014 season. Green Bay is a 3-point favorite against the Vikings, with the over-under that opened at 48 points, but has now gone down to 45.5 points. The Green Bay Packers sit at 10-5 straight up and 9-6 against the spread in Week 17. In their 5 most recent matchups, the Packers went 3-2, both straight up and against the spread. When the Packers run the ball during home games, they rush for 4.7 yards on average, 4th in the NFL. Green Bay has a top 5 home scoring defense, which gives up only 16.7 points per home game. Green Bay's defensive backs could have an edge on the Vikings in their struggling pass game, as Minnesota ranks 31st in the NFL in yards through the air. The Packers should be successful in sacking the quarterback, as the Vikings are also ranked 29th in sacks allowed on the road, with 3.4 per away game average. The Minnesota Vikings head into Week 17 with a record of 12-3 against the spread and 10-5 straight up. Over their last 5 games, the Vikings have a straight-up record of 3-2 and are 4-1 against the spread. Minnesota is averaging 26 points per game over their last 5 games. This improved stretch brings its season average to 23 points per game. Minnesota's running attack gains 137.3 rushing yards per game, ranked 5th in the NFL. Minnesota's defense ranks in the top half of the league in passing yards allowed and could have the upper hand against the 26th ranked passing attack of the Packers. Taking a look at the numbers, the Minnesota Vikings are 8-3 straight up in their last 11 games. Minnesota is 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games on the road. Minnesota is 0-4-1 straight up in their last 5 games when playing Green Bay, and 2-4 against the spread in their last 6 games versus Green Bay. And finally, Minnesota is 0-4-1 straight up in their last 5 road games versus Green Bay, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 road games versus Green Bay. Taking a look at the over-under, the total has gone under in 8 of Minnesota's last 12 games on the road, and the total has gone over in 11 of Minnesota's last 16 games when playing the Green Bay Packers. For our pick and prediction on this game and every other game this week, check out the Bang the Book Betting Center. And don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.